Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Elden Ring. It is Saturday today, so I hope you're enjoying your weekend, or your week, depending on when you're watching this. I'll be honest, I've just fired up the game. I'm not entirely sure why I'm here. We did, hang on. We went, oh, I remember. I spoke to Blythe in the Cyofra well. And then I was about to go and carry on that little portion of his quest, but then I was like, we're going quite over the 2-hour mark here, so maybe let's leave it for next episode. So we're going to go talk to Celibus as Blythe indicated. But before that, I remembered I wanted to see if I could level up my weapon first, so let's go do that. That's important. Okay. So yes, I realised in my past couple of videos I kept going on about, oh, maybe Bok will be interested that I have Renala's armour set. And then I realised after the fact, Renala's not a demigod. And Bok only comments on garments belonging to demigods when they're in your inventory. So, of course he's not going to fucking comment on them because she's not a demigod. So I apologise for that. Please ignore my inane ramblings with regards to that. Also, I did have another theory about Renala. I was thinking. I was lying in bed late at night and thinking to myself, what if Renala... And there might already be an answer out there. I don't remember, so this could be complete drivel. But it's just a theory I had in my head. What if Renala was responsible for creating the Albinaurics? Because are they not imperfect beings with their legs broken? They can't use their legs. Well, the toadies can, but I'm not entirely sure what they're about. But Albinauric people, and it seems as though the Albinaurics are loyal to the Carian royal family because they are in service to them. So, what if she had something to do? What if they were created using her egg? Maybe while Radagon was still married to Renala? Like I say, there might already be an answer. There might be a better theory. I've not really researched it myself because it's fun to just formulate your own theories sometimes, and I'm sure that's what Miyazaki would have wanted. So, before we carry on, I'm going to do my usual caboodle and just check we're recording okay. We are, and my mic's working. It is. Thank you, Josh. So, let's go talk to Maester Hugh and see if we can level up our sword again.
I took youth no man to lay out your arm.
We can indeed. Oh, we most certainly can. Look how many quality 4 smithing stones I have. So, look at this. Yes, we can go higher. We can go faster and stronger. Thanks, Hugh. So, look at us. We're on number 13 now. Unlucky for some. It was actually Friday the 13th yesterday. Thankfully, nothing bad happened. I hope. And Roderica, my dear. We still don't have any Grave Club 5. We have Ghost, I know that. But I don't want to spend any of my Ghost Glove War yet. Now is not the time. Here we are. And I can't even use these anyway. Well, I can use this one. I can use that one. Oh, I can actually use Latenna. Do you know what? I've never actually used her. I'm kind of tempted. But then I do like my Wolfies because they cause a distraction, and I don't care so much about damage being dealt to a boss. I care about them being distracted. So, I mean, it's kind of a shame. I kind of want to use multiple summons, but I either don't get round to it, or I just stick to one, and I'm all boring. Also, yeah, I think we need to catch up with Roger again, don't we? Because we spoke to Rani, so let's see. Roger.
Always good to see you. So, Maybe I should tell you. Lately, I feel I'm on the precipice of falling into a deep, fathomless slumber. And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand, since you're so scary and all.
Oh, I am rather scary. Is it the smile? So, I mentioned this, that Roger is, he's not long for this world because he's been touched by death. So, if we rest here, I'm afraid now that if we go talk to him again, or try to, yeah. So he's not quite dead, but... he's making some sweet ASMR sounds into his microphone. Sounds a little constipated. No, right. No, do you care your friend's dying? No, of course not. Now, if we rest again... Okay, I think we have to progress Rani's quest even more. But, yes, it's not looking good for our dear mage friend, our spell sword. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else before I continue on my merry way. No, I think we're good. So, let's go talk to Celibus, who is in Celibus's Rise up here. The closest one, it doesn't really matter, I'll just go here. For some reason you can mount torrent when you're inside one of these rises, so that'll be quicker for us, I think. Is this safe? Yeah. I mean, imagine living... I mean, I guess it's like living in a lighthouse, isn't it? Imagine living this close to a precipice. I mean, oh shit. Imagine living this close to a precipice, because you might fall and die. Ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it would be a normal episode of mine if I didn't die to fall damage, especially early into the episode. So there we go, we've got that out of our system. And now we can continue with the game proper. Proper-like. So, here are my runes. How many do I have, actually? 5k, it's nothing. It's nothing these days. Chump change. Now, remember, you can get to this beam here, yeah. And now we will go talk to Celibus. The creepy little man with the huge hat. Actually, before we do that, let's see what you're hiding in your tower. Could it be yet another memory stone? Or maybe one of your sex dolls? Who knows? Do you know, I've just eaten and I'm still a little bit peckish. It's terrible, really. Another memory stone, there we are. We must be getting close to the max. I want to say there's maybe 8 in the game, or 9. Let me see. Status, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I think there's maybe 2 more. 2 more, maybe 3 more. Don't quote me on that one. Okay. Yeah, I had some scones for breakfast. It's quite early here. It's like 10 in the morning. Had some scones. Or scones, for those who are so inclined. Right, hello.
Well, you took me at my word. Did you not realize I was merely being polite? Oh, you provincials never cease to amaze. I suppose you're here now. Perhaps I'll give you something to do. I'd like you to find a woman called Nefeli to administer a potion. Even you can do that much, can't you?
Reverse the world to find somebody that I potentially never heard of and could very well be dead? Yeah.
Good, good. Now I shall hand over the potion in question.
She's not dead, by the way. But, you know, she could well be in this land of horrors.
Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it. I expect glad tidings, and soon.
Okay, so I think we have to do this before we can carry on talking to Celibus. And we know where she is, because we left her moping in the Round Table Hold. So, it's a bit of a... I don't want to call it a fetch quest. It kind of is, I guess. Like, there's a bit of toing and throwing coming up. Also, what am I doing? You can give the potion to Nepheli, and if you do that, bad things will happen to her, and you won't be able to complete her quest. So don't give the potion to Nepheli unless you want to be evil. What you can do is give it to her ex-papa here, and he will give us some dialogue about it.
Journey to the capital. The two fingers will you may be out.
You know what, I should probably read the description before I hand it over forever. Small flask received from Preceptor Celibus containing a cloudy tonic of bluish black. Find Nepheli and ensure she drinks it.
Journey to the two fingers you may be. Is that potion what I think it is? Bloody Celibus. I suppose he's up to something again. Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of. But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
We shall hand it over.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself. You go and see Celibus, but don't give anything away. Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned. Despite knowing next to bloody nothing, he's so far up his own arse he won't suspect a thing. His inevitable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Oh. You are gonna dispose of that potion that turns people into living dolls, aren't you? Jeffrey Dahmer? I hope so. So yes, that's what the potion does. It basically... What we saw in that basement in the ruins near the Three Sisters were Celibus's creations. They are people who've been turned into dollies for Celibus's own amusement. And maybe somebody else's amusement as well. It astonishes me that they didn't put, like, a grace site here that you have to travel over every single time. Just to make things a little bit easier for us. Okay. So, we gave it to Gideon to save Nepheli and ensure that we can complete her questline a bit later on. Oopsies. And for some reason, he doesn't even seem to care that... He doesn't ask for proof that you've given her the potion or not.
Ah, so you made Nepheli drink the potion.
Of course I did.
Well done. You were a touch more useful than I had thought. Very well. Then you shall have your gift. Knowledge of the sorcerous arts and of the tutelage of the great preceptor Celibus. I doubt much of it will lay within the grasp of a mere Tarnished, but if you put your mind to it, perhaps you won't embarrass our lady.
So, just a note about his mask. I think it is something to do with Radagon. So these guys were in service to Radagon, and this mask was a symbol of their vow to keep quiet the knowledge of the I don't actually know of what. Something to do with Radagon's secrets, I guess. Maybe just their magic or the Golden Order itself. I don't know. But it's something to do with that. There is a description at some point in the game that tells you.
You wish to begin right this... Well, your impatience, though boorish, is understandable. Let's have at it.
Oh, there's quite a bit. We don't want to hand him a scroll, because we give those to the Turtle Pope. Let's look at what sorceries you have. Okay. Carrion Phalanx. Okay, yeah, I think that's... I'm sure there's a spell you can abuse. Like, you can turn your own... You can turn your own thing into glintstone daggers, but don't quote me on that. I think that's quite a good one. So you might be interested in that if you're a sorcerer. Hand over the skull? No. Okay. Let's start with Nepheli.
So, you had Nepheli drink the potion? Truly?
Mm-hmm.
Then perhaps something was amiss with it.
It's concocted from the finest ingredients, but perhaps I should review the recipe.
I may have expected too much of her to begin with.
Very creepy. About your chambers.
You break into a man's private chambers, rooting about as you please. Your offishness knows no bounds. Fine and well. You tricked Nepheli and had her drink the potion. I believe that makes you my accomplice. You yearn for a puppet of your own, Well, normally one of your stature would never be allowed. But perhaps I can make a very special exception. Now, choose.
The blue pill or the red pill? So we will be able to get all of these puppets eventually, but we will pick one for now. Now remember, like I said, wait, does he give you? I think he gives it to you for free. Eventually, you'll be able to buy more, but you need to have Starlight Shards. So, let's just read the description, shall we? One of Celebus's puppets, used to summon the spirit of the Finger Maiden Theralina. Spirit of the Finger Maiden, who never met the Tarnished she was meant to guide. So, could this have been our maiden who disappeared? Maybe. Uses healing incantations and holy water pots, but she is not a fighter by nature and is ill-suited to battle. A maiden without a tarnished without a maiden, and yet no guide to bring them together. Until now. The Jar White puppet, one of Celebus's puppets, used to summon the spirit of a Jar White. Spirit of a man who wished to become the innards of a living jar, a jar-hurling specialist who throws all manner of pots and jars. The warrior jar once told the nameless man this: you are not yet ready to join the warriors inside. No, you must apply yourself, better yourself, and one day I will return for you. Perhaps that was Alexander saying that. Who knows? But I'm sure I've seen people like role-playing as this character in this game. Do you know what? Let's reunite with our maiden. Never gonna use it, but they're a type of spirit summon, basically. But they're basically a way of like summoning actual NPCs. So, about Nokron.
Well. You're asking me about that, are you?
The mongrel.
The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no help.
I thought we were on the same page now, Celebus.
I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selin in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
It's quick. Introduction. So yes, that is everything for now. I think if we rest and come and speak to him, he might have some more dialogue. But we might as well do this first, and I will try to remember to come back. So, sorry, my controller's being a bit weird. I think the signal. 1 second. I think the signal might be getting a bit jammed between me and the PS4. Sorry, 5. So, Selen, please. Where are you, dear? So she's still over here. Now, I'm not entirely sure what would happen here if you had killed Selen. You probably wouldn't be able to progress with the entire quest line, perhaps.
There you are, my apprentice. Shall we commence the lesson?
Anything new for me? No. Scholar's Shield. Show letter of introduction.
Well, well. Celavis is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
There we are. Quite a big piece of lore there. General Radahn is able to command the movement of the stars. Well, well, well. And in doing so, he's halted Rani's fate. He's halted her quest line because Rani's fate is tied to the movement of the stars. So, which kind of makes sense because she's a lunar princess. Now, we can go give this information now to Blythe and update him, apprise him of the matter at hand. So let's go underground again, here. Also, I'm not sure if I ever told all of you, but there is a way to pause the game, technically. Excuse me, so if you go one sec, let me sort these out a second. What do I want? Maybe just some fire arrows. So if you go into a menu, and if you click on help, and then menu explanation, see how I can move the camera in the background? Click on menu explanation, and now I can't move it. The game has paused. So, this is a little trick if you need to pause the game quickly without turning it off. Oh god, I never got this. What the fuck? Am I... Oh, look, I got a message appraisal. But, am I touched in the head or something? How could I miss this? Terrible. We got our first message appraisal. Oh, look, we got 2! Keep moving. We put that next to the doggo, the merchant's dog, on that bridge in Ray Lucaria. There we go, we got 2 likes. Okay, yes, yeah, we need to go talk to Blythe again. But I think you may be, if you're online, you might be able to still be... Then again, you can't really get invaded in this game. So maybe that doesn't entirely make sense. Maybe if you're playing with friends in co-op, it might not work. Fuck off. So it's tempting to just ignore these guys and run to Blythe, but they do pretty much follow you the entire way, so... Better safe than sorry. There we are. I always remember the voice actor for Blythe saying the most difficult part of his dialogue was how he would, like, initiate a conversation with the Tarnished, like, you know, what's a good way to greet them? and then he just came up with like, it's you, is it? And that kind of became his way of beginning his dialogue.
Well met.
There you go.
What news?
Sellen's story.
So Rani's fate is kept in stasis by Starscourge Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who was once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn then.
There we are.
You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang.
As best friends. Yay! So this is what I said about after you do Liurnia, that if you follow this quest, the natural progression is to go to Caelid next. And to be honest, we are now of a suitable level to tackle it, I think. So let's get going. Now you'll see. Yes, you'll see that Alexander has already moved on here. He's already moved on, which is fine. We missed a little bit of dialogue. If you go into this side of the Gale Tunnel first and then go and talk to him, he'll be like, you've appeared out of nowhere, I see, and you've opened the door. Marvellous. Now we can get to the Radahn Festival. It's, it's of little consequence and it has no quest implications. So that was just one little thing we missed. And to be honest, I didn't want to take you all into Caelid and just go through this tunnel just to show you that. Because I probably would have ended up getting in trouble and dying or something. So that's one little thing we missed, which is fine. Now it is... wait. Sorry, I did want to talk to Seluvis again, because I think there may be some more dialogue. So let me just go talk. Sorry about this. We're not allowed to go into Caelid until absolutely everything is in order. So I do wonder sometimes if I try to press R1 and nothing happens with my sword, maybe that's the signal getting a bit obstructed. Because I'm kind of sat at my computer playing on the PS5, but the PS5 is kind of behind me, so maybe it's probably Bluetooth, but it could be infrared as well. So maybe the signal's getting obscured.
Begging for another lesson so soon? There remains much to be done. Make it quick.
There is nothing else at this time, which is good, but you've also reminded me I want to go give the rest of our scrolls and prayer books to the Turtle Pope, who I originally called the Turtle Bishop, so I apologise for that. But, tomato, tomato. Yes.
Greetings.
So, we can also show him the celestial dew that we found. But first of all, give a scroll, please.
Oh, very well.
Always the same dialogue. He says it's heretical, but whatevs.
Oh, very well. Heresy, all thing.
Apologies, I probably could have read the item descriptions of those, but too late.
Do you possess any celestial dew? Then I would like to share my knowledge with you concerning the miracle of this Church of Vows. Radagon once cleansed himself with celestial dew, repented his territorial aggressions, and swore his love to Renala. The Order of the Erdtree and the fate of the moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radagon's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony.
Tell that to all the people that died.
My faith does not waver. The miracle rooted in these grounds will once again mend the world. And this time, its bounty will not be squandered. If you would be Elden Lord, Tarnished, I hope that you too will share my faith.
Maybe, Turtle Pope. Maybe. About the miracle.
To experience the miracle, kneel in the basin at the back and cleanse yourself with celestial dew. Absolution will be yours. Any bond, no matter how strained or even severed, will be put to rights.
Even a bond if I manage to hurt you somehow? Okay. Now we can go to Caelid. My apologies for the short delay. So remember, we popped into Caelid very briefly just to get this sword that I'm now wielding. And we also fought the Tarnished Eater for the first time here. And there's some lore over here. Let's go have a look. Lord Godfrey, at last, at the end of his campaign, his golden armies unvanquished and unbowed, yet finds grace lost, tattered and faded. So let me just read this for myself so I can try and understand it. 1 second. Vanquished and unbowed. Godfrey. So I'm wondering, like he obviously led some sort of campaign here, but then it's kind of making it sound like he was losing his grace, which could be why Marika sort of decided to banish him to outside the Lands Between to lead the Tarnished. That's my possible take on the matter. Look over there. Oh, fuck off. There's the Colosseum in Caelid, and the big old warrior jar over there too. So we are going to go down here first. We're going to explore of Caelid, by the way. We're not just going straight to Redmane Castle to do Rani's quest. No. We're doing all of Caelid. I say all of Caelid. We're not doing the upper part, which, like I said, is the Dragon Barrier, which is a late game area. However, we will be popping there just to go to the Divine Tower of Caelid when the time comes. You can see that little shack up there too. Very dangerous mini boss up there. So the reason I'm going up here first, itchy nose, I beg your pardon. Okay. The reason I'm coming up here first is because there is a route you can drop onto that has an item. I want to say it's going to be a rune arc, but I may be wrong. We'll see. There's also a Rosus statue there. Skellies? Yeah. Deal with use. Oh no, they're not skellies. They're tree guardian thingies. Weird. I hate spears. One more. There we are. So. It looks like it might be here. Yep, I think. Yes, it's over there by that guy. So we're going to drop here first. Sorry, another itchy nose. Ugh. Hate. Right. Boo. Runark? Yeah. Thank you, pointless memory storage, for remembering that bit of information. Did they just hit each other? That was weird. Tripical? No, not quite. There's loads of them. So yes, these guys are fine on their own, but they do like to try and swarm you, so watch out. Excuse me. They also look pretty cool. I saw one up here, yes. Nobody gets to live, I'm afraid. coming? Good boy. Right, so this guy. It's an Erdtree avatar, but a bit more complicated. So if you come here too early and try to fight this guy, you will get probably obliterated. So this guy is much more dangerous than our previous Erdtree avatars because they are able to spread Scarlet Rot everywhere, and it does a lot of damage and inflicts you with Scarlet Rot. So just try to watch what I'm doing. It's basically a case of getting behind them when they do their ground pound to avoid the ensuing spray. But it has been a while, so let's see how it goes. Come on, come at me. See how we do. Here we go. So get to the side. Yeah, as long as you're behind him, you'll be absolutely fine. When I first fought them, for some reason I didn't understand how to avoid that damage. It's like just move to the side, forehead. Oops, that was a bit risque. That was a bit risque. I might die. No, I'm okay, I'm okay. Don't panic. And we win. There we are. What do we get from you, please? Green burst. And flame shrouding. There we are. So there's another item on a route over here, and I remember I missed this one in my first playthrough. Let's see what this one is. Another rune art, maybe? Cracked pot. There we are. So, key item. There we go. We've got a better view of over there. We've actually been in this canyon. If you remember, we got to the we got up there through the Siofra well, but we didn't quite venture all the way down there because there are some difficult enemies to contend with. You see there's a big old golem there with a blue bow and arrow. Alright, there's one more thing to do down here, and it is a catacombs. Just hidden over here. Somewhere. There we are. So, I don't remember this one off the top of my head, but it might be something to do with Scarlet Rot. There's obviously going to be a lot of Scarlet Rot themed dungeons in this place, so things start to get a little bit trickier. Excuse me. Okay, what do we need for a level these days? 25. That's fine. Let's see what this place has in store for us. Watch out for the old imp ambushes. There we are. Yay. Jesus statue right there. So before I go down this list, I'm just going to check if there's anything underneath, and there is, as you can see. So there's something hidden beneath this lift. Also, don't remember that there's usually a little alcove that we can drop into. Oh shit. Nope, not this time. But there usually is. So, I think under this lift is actually the way to go. But before I do that, I'm going to explore the rest of the dungeon. I'm starting to remember, I think this is a dead end up here, and it's just a big room of Scarlet Rot. Yeah, it is. It is. So, we will deal with this later. There's some slimies here too. Yeah, we'll come back there. At the end, I think. See what's down here. So, this looks like a good old ambush waiting to happen. Anything this way? Nope. Oh, nice try. I thought I heard something on the right. I thought I'd try and look cool. No, thank you. Okay. I remember one of these is an illusory wall in one of these catacombs, so keep an eye out for that. I hear you. I hear you. I'm afraid you were a bit premature on the old ambush there, buddy. Oops. There we go. I'm not used to things being shorter than the Tarnished, so I often miss my swing against shorter enemies. Right. Because it seems in every single Soulsborne game, like, enemies, especially other humanoid enemies, just seem to get bigger and bigger. Maybe to appear a bit more menacing. Very obvious in Sekiro if you pay attention. So we've opened the boss door, but I think we have to go down here in order to gain access to the boss, unless I was missing something. Yeah, it's down here on the left. Now, before we do that, we've got some slimies. There are some safe bits to stand on at the side. So, here we are. This is probably the safest. So, they're weak to fire, remember. Although I haven't leveled up my torch. But it's probably still going to be the most effective. Do you know what? Give me a flame spray. There. Cooked slime for dinner. Ah, they're too low. Remember, aiming downwards lets you hit downwards as well. Yeah, I will... If I have leftover materials, I will want to actually level up my torch a little bit for stuff like this. There we go. Is that everyone? Oh, there's you. Come on then. Slowpoke. Yeah, look at it bubbling. Oh, that was a bit mean. Come on. Oops. Shit. Remember, try not to roll in goop, otherwise you'll get covered in it and you'll have to use soap to clean yourself. Go. Right, so that is the way to the boss. I think this will lead to the other dead end that we saw. This will take us back up. So we'll go do that first. What have we got here? Another obvious ambush. Miyazaki, you're anything if predictable. Some crabbies. It's a crabby ambush. Maybe not so predictable. We got a Grave Glove Wart 4. We need a level 5, don't we, to carry on leveling up our wolves. Oops, thank you. So yeah, this is your way back up, but there's also some goodies to grab too. My big old turtle shield in the way. I do hate this, by the way. Like, I hate how they made the grass crest shield into a turtle thing, shell. Like, I don't really like the aesthetic, but you know, sometimes you have to forego Fashion Souls in order to reap the benefits. Anything else? Nope. They're being very kind with the ambushes in this dungeon. They're not very effective. So we've got the wolf head. That will give a boost to a certain attribute. Very popular with players. You'll see a lot of the white phantoms running around with them. There we are. We got a Glovewort 5. So again, it kind of suggests that natural progression through the game is to come to Caelid, because we're now at the next level of goodie. So we'll probably start finding level 5 smithing stones too, which is nice. Okay. So yeah, I know it seems a little pathetic using my... Oop, did I roll in that? I did. Look, it's creeping up and it will keep on going up, so I have to use my soap. There we go. Nice bubble effect. Yeah, I know this doesn't seem too effective with the torch, but it's still going to be quicker than me trying to use my big clunky sword to kill them. It's also weirdly satisfying. I don't know why. It's a nice sound effect, I guess. Right, you need to go because you're creating issues at the back here. There we are. Now I can cook everyone. But yeah, this is another reason why I like the sentry torch. Bit of passive damage going on there. Okay, and you please. There we are. I also love in this game how you don't have to fucking repair your weapons anymore. I'm so glad they got rid of that mechanic. I mean, it's literally pointless in every game. And then in Dark Souls 2, they took it to the extreme, but not in the good way. Is that everything? Yeah. Okay, that's all the enemies dealt with. Now for the boss, which I do not remember. What's my guess going to be? My guess is going to be one of the guys with the hammers. You know, the... are they called duelists, maybe? Maybe. So I'm just going to give this a sec so I don't get infected. Running through here. It's made my shoes all red. That should be fine. So, anything else? Marika? Let me see. Who is it? Behind door number 1, it is 2! 2 watchdogs. Should I summon? Should I summon? I'm gonna see how I do, because our damage is looking pretty spicy. I got greedy. I thought I could get an old stagger in there. Yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna give this a go. There's no reason why I couldn't summon my wolves, but here we are. I'm gonna try and go for the swordy boy. It's fine. Oops, I did not think that would hit me though. So yeah, we're absorbing some hits here, which is quite good. Let's just get some distance, because they're going to do their old ground pound. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. It's also a chance for us to kind of test our metal a little bit. So I know it's tempting to finish off the sword boy, but I would say wait for your window. There we are. And now it's 1v1. AKA, you get to get destroyed. Okay, I am trapped though. This is not a good place to be. Let's try again. Let's reset. Now remember to dodge at the apex of their flight. Come on, what are you gonna do? It's not a problem. Creepy walk. And boop. Their ground pound is a little more dangerous, I'd say, because it has more of an AoE to it. Oh, look, somebody else. Oh, they died. Ah, sorry. I am a bitch sometimes, and I love it. Hey, buddy. You done, son. Mad Pumpkin. Top tier summon. It's a top tier summon. It is. Yeah. I just remember it being a pretty good one. So look out for him. I can just teleport back, can't I? So, let's just go back here. Hey, so that's our first little foray into Kayla done. Quite successful, if you ask me. Excuse me. Right, successful. Let's get some more HP. Oh, where are we going next? We could go south here. Or we could follow the road. Let me take a second to think, please. I think I'll follow the road first. Yeah. This place is a bit more finicky to explore, I will say. It's not quite as clear-cut as previous areas, but it's more exciting. Like, it's better than Liurnia. I never really enjoy exploring Liurnia. It's a shame, really. Because there's a lot of cool lore in Liurnia. Excuse me? Do you want to maybe take a second to die? Lots of cool lore in Liurnia, but I just don't enjoy exploring it. I don't know why. I don't want to say it's boring. It's just... it doesn't excite me in the same way as other areas. Like, I like Limgrave. Usually for me, the first areas of a Soulsborne game is like the best. Like, you think of Yharnam, you think of the Wall of Lothric in Dark Souls 3, the Undead Burg, Dark Souls 1. Like, usually the best areas, some of the best areas are the first ones that you come across. So what are you doing? Rotting. Everything rotting scarlet. The very earth that Caelid rests upon in Celia, town of sorcery. The end is nigh for all of us. Thanks, dude. So basically he's saying how the world has gone to shit. Okay, so we just got you. Now, who remembers our little run-in with this wonderful... well, not you in particular, one over there, but this creature. Yeah, they're probably the worst enemy that you'll come across in Caelid. The doggos aren't too bad unless you get swarmed by them. Oh, there's a trap here. Some bollockses, very nice. Yeah, the doggos aren't too bad unless you get sort of swarmed by them. But the birdies can be a bit more tricky, and they're tankier as well. Because the doggies, their head is their weak point, and it's nice and low to the ground. But it's the same for the birdies, their head is their weak point, but it's harder to hit unless you're a mage or something. So... oh god, here we go, some more slimes. I won't kill all of these things, but we'll take out some. Clean up shop a little bit. You've got feathers in you. Ugh. Someone didn't pluck their chicken prior to consuming it. Okay. Itchy nose. I promise there's nothing wrong with me. I think I've disturbed some dust somewhere in my home. It's got on my nosies. This is a trap, by the way. There's a slime there. Oh shit. Fuck. No! That was going to be so good. There we go. Bitch! Let's take you. There's 2 slimies. No. Right, can I please? Thanks. Yeah, you really don't have to kill these. They give pitiful souls, and they drop glass, so don't worry too much about taking those out. Now, there is just a little bit over here, but we might not get to it, because it sort of leads south to the Gale Tunnel, like I said. Yeah, do you know what? I will just take out this this little bit here to get the golden runes. I'm not going to kill these slimes. We already know the deal with those now. Okay. So, not really the best horde right there. Bit rubbish, actually. Anything else down here? Gale Tunnel's beneath me now. You can kind of just see Redmane Castle above my head in the distance. Yeah, that's Gale Tunnel. Good. So, as usual, there will be some mini-bosses strewn around the land, including nighttime bosses. Okay, and we're pretty much done with death birds. We're exclusively on to death right birds now, unfortunately. And we know what happened the last time we fought one of those fuckers. Got my shit handed to me. But I'm feeling a bit stronger now. A bit stronger. But also I've been looking forward to this, our chance to get revenge on all the baddies down here. But first of all, let me, you know what I'm going to do with these guys, if you remember earlier, in an earlier episode. Yeah, all group up for me, group up. Yeah, right there. Ah, beautiful. Boom. Oh no! One of them got through. So as you can see, they will inflict Scarlet Rot. They vomit on you or grab you, and I'm about to die. There we go. Alright, let's cure that. This is why I put the pink bollockses on my quick bar. That one guy that grabbed me kind of ruined my mojo. Crack, 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 crack. There we go. So, I prefer for it to not be nighttime, but what can you do? Now there is a sparkly down there, and it's a gold one. I think they drop like Sacred Order, or Golden Order, sorry, incantations usually. So I'm going to approach from this side so I don't spook it. And then for anyone who was unsure, I got this sword from this carriage right here. So do you know what? Oh wait, there's a doggy here. Let's get this doggy. Doggies, like I said, very weak in the head. And we're going to do the old golf swing. And it will pretty much floor them in one strike. So let's deal with Birdie Boo. Come on. So Birdie Boo is all about... oh, the fire hurts? I think the fire hurt me. Birdie Boo is all about timing your dodges. Okay. So if you dodge too early on that one, you'll get hit. Pecs, usually easy to avoid. The flight will stun you, and then they will land, and boop. That's when you dodge. So, they're not terrible, it's just a case of timing. It's like fighting a mini boss. Okay, let's take out 2 at a time if we can. That would be nice. So stun you and hit you, and I missed. No! The one attack I needed to not miss, and I missed it! Ah! Right, good. And another one. No. Good enough. Thank you for being patient there. Oh no! I said boom! There we are. Yay! So T-Rex doggos, they, like I say, in groups they can be a problem. Otherwise, just aim for their big fat stupid head. Excuse me, what the fuck was that? Oh, the Gollum guy. Do you mind? Jesus Christ, so eager. What the hell are you doing here? Okay, let's go for you. He's going to charge at me? Nope. That was dumb. You big stupid dog. Right. So like I say, I don't want to spook that scarab. There might be a chest. Yes, there is. What were you guarding? Ooh, very nice. How many do I have now? Shit, no, wrong. Josh, hello? There we go, 25. 25, very nice. We're creating a little bit of a stockpile. What was I going to say? I would have had 26, but I used one by accident, if anyone remembers that blunder. So ignore the doggy, we're going to go straight for our golden scarab. Whirl of Flames, so it was not a Golden Order incantation, I apologise. Ah, no! That only hurt Torrent, I'm afraid, which is absolutely fine. Sorry, Torrent, old boy. So yeah, big stuns in the head. Boo. Shit! You had to lift your head up, didn't you? Let me poke you in the anus. Ah! That's probably their most dangerous attack right there. The old floor. Ah! Oh! My health is low! Heal, please? Thank God for your delay. Please, can I just... It's because I'm on a weird incline on the hill. Ugh. My apologies. I was just out of range of their head. There we are. So, that one extra point we put into Vigor before just saved our ass. There you go, it all means something. Now, down there is the canyon that I mentioned. There's a fight going on down there. There's a grace, which is nice. Right, these ruins are a little bit annoying. There's quite a few enemies for us to deal with. Okay, how many... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, I apologise. How many souls do I have? Okay. So we'll go to those ruins... Actually, let's get this while we're here. We'll look at these ruins in a sec. I'm just going to look over here first. So if you want a quick way up to Dragon Barrow, there's a natural sort of bridge over here for you, just here on the left. If for some reason if you want to go there early, just jump over this gap here. There's a second column. Now let's tackle these ruins. Let me see, what time of day is it? I'm being attacked. Never mind. I'm just going to make it daytime because I don't want to be in the dark, because the sun is shining outside through my window and it's making things a little bit more difficult to see. So let's sort that out. I'm kind of curious what the what time we're on as well. We are on 1 hour. Already halfway through. Let's try to get as much of Caelid done as we can in the next hour. Starting with these ruins. Now, there should be piles of burning corpses that come to life, I believe. Yep, there we are. I thought those weren't just bad textures on the ground. Now, they're quite weak, but I believe they explode if you give them the opportunity to, so watch out for that. There we go. But you can stop them before they actually get to that point of detonation. Okay. See, already I'm having more fun just going through Caelid. Oops. Nice. I thought it would be sort of a chain reaction there, but apparently not. So, the main problem with this place is those fucking weird heads. What's the name for demon in Japanese? Is it Oni? I'm just going to call them Oni heads. So, I'll get to you in a minute, buddy. Can I jump on your head from here? Oh, hello? No. Yeah, so watch out for the bonfires, because there are enemies hiding in them. Mr. Oni Head is kind of ignoring us here. Oops. Do you know I'm here? No. I want to do the old thing where you can jump on their head. No. I'll manage to do it one of these days. No, 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 no. It's a spinny. This is that's their worst attack, so make sure you keep clear. Oh. Almost. Backstab? No. You can backstab them. I'd say if you have more room, it's probably just best to do them on torrent. so you can get in and out, eat more easily. Did that one. So there will be a boss in the cellar of these ruins. No! How do you do it? Or is it just a myth? There we go. Nice. Excuse me. You drop fire blossoms? Yes, you do. Go. Oh, hello. Hello to you too. Okay, so this is a fake bonfire here. It's just a pile of corpses. Very satisfying. One of the main reasons I love colossal weapons. I spy an item. Just a random item. Oh, it's from the Oni head. Right, you just shot your wad. No. 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 We're okay. We're okay. They're gonna do their spinny attack. Okay, just in time, just in time. Okay, we've got some flasks back, which is nice. And let's just heal Torrent and myself. Okay, we'll do that bit later. What have we got here? Off Torrent, please. We would prefer our horizontal swings for these guys. I love how they get hurt by the bonfire, but they're on fire. No! Thanks. I'm so glad that ragdolls don't kind of get thrown about by explosions like in other games. And then you kind of, you have to go find the body. Like in Skyrim, for example, you have to go find the body afterwards so you can loot it. And sometimes they just get yeeted into non-existence, if anyone knows what I'm getting at there. Okay, so we saw the cellar behind us. I'm just going to check if there's anything else down here. Apologies, my mouth's getting a little bit dry. Let me just take a sippy. Sparkling water, which I'm sure is going to sound lovely when I burp into the microphone. Inevitably. So, let's go get the boss here. Some old familiar faces. Faces. Notice how I used plural. Ta-da! So let's get this guy while they're down and out. So there's two of them, and they've got fire weapons. I just managed to hit his head twice. That's very depressing. So do you know what? On this occasion, give me some frost. Let's get them frostbitten. Now, bosses take a little bit longer to frostbite than normal enemies. But there we go, and he took two. Now, spinny attack, we avoid. We have to wait until they stop the spinny, I'm afraid. Because he just keeps going. Now, the flail is probably more of an issue, I would say. No. So you will see how much more lovely damage we do with frostbite applied. Oops, no, that was bad. That was a bad touch. Now, frostbite ran out, but there's only one left, which means you're fucked. Here we go. Two pumpkins for the price of one. Largest fruit in the world, by the way, if you didn't know, the pumpkin. Visage shield. I want to say one of the strongest great shields in the game. Probably in the top 3. Yeah, largest fruit in the world, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And it is a fruit, it's not a vegetable. Much like the humble tomato. But I think the largest tree-borne fruit is something called the jackfruit, which just looks like a huge durian for anyone that knows what they are. So while we're here, let's go talk to the finger crone and get a grace site too. Now it's raining. Depressing. I remember it always rains in Dragon Barrow to the north for some reason. It makes me depressed. Right, there's our finger crone on her little table. Your fingers.
Please, I can read them.
Too close.
Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you.
Spit it out.
Are you one for festivals or flowers?
Depends what you like, my dear, for a first date.
To the south, a grand festival to make the stars turn.
Yeah, we know about that.
To the east, the heart and bud of a flower to be. But dare you enter into the heart of the scarlet rot?
It kind of feels as though we're both a bit too late for that. So, the second part of her dialogue is very interesting because you won't really get what she means until much, much later in the game. And even then you'll probably forget what she was talking about. So initially I thought she literally meant like these flowers here, like, is there a flower over there? Is it this flower above my head? No, it's far more metaphorical than that. So it's related to an NPC quest that will eventually lead us to the most difficult boss in the game. Yes. She's not talking about a flower per se, but a person. So, for anyone else like me who was stumped by that one, that is what she was on about. Now, it's not raining anymore, that's good. Still looks like shit, though. Let me see. Just trying to think where I want to go next. Do you know what? Let's do these doggos over here. Now, there might be a birdie at the top. I'm not entirely sure about this one. Let me see. So that'll lead to the canyon eventually. Looks like it's just doggos, but let me go up here anyway. Probably an item. Oh, no, I beg your pardon, there is a birdie. Thought so. Now, let's try and get up here before they spot us. Hello. Now, this is not the best terrain to be fighting you on. However... No, my crit. Never mind. So it's a bit confusing with them. They will sometimes do a grabby attack. However, the sound that instigates that they are about to perform that attack is the same sound as you staggering them, like that doom sound. So do not get lulled into a false sense of security if you hear that sound, because it might be them doing a grabby. But it has a long wind up, so you should be able to see it coming from a mile off. Right, doggos. I think there's 2 here, which is fine. Would prefer to be on the other side. There's 3 of them. That's a bit more of a problem. Oh, we killed 2 in 1 hit, though. Oh no, we killed 1! Ah! I'm going to heal up to be safe. I thought you'd come running at me. Come on. Good enough. Shit. Oh no. They can hurt each other. Yes! My plan all along. My plan all along! My plan! Oh yes! It's working, you see? Ah! You fell right into my trap! There we go. So that's how you do that encounter. Ah dear. Now, I'm pretty sure they were guarding Old Fang, was it? Hefty Bones, so crap, unfortunately. Now, hello. Now, this is one of the watch out doggies, so they will howl when they see you. Ah! Excuse you. To alert the other doggos, which is a bit more problematic for us. Ah, the tracking. Okay, let's get back on Torrent if we can. Thank you. So far you're proving more helpful to me than your friends here. No, I thought I had time. So yeah, like I say, one-on-one they're not so bad, but in a group they are more of an issue. I'm going to wait for my window to heal. It's very tempting to heal. Ah! Oh, please. There we go. It's very tempting to heal as soon as possible, but that will often lead to your death, as many Soulsborne players have found out the hard way, myself included. You just gotta not panic and wait for your window. Okay, some more goodies. Thank you. Oh, there's loads. Ugh. Fuck's sake. I mean, it's almost not worth it. They don't give any souls. Fuck off. No. Bad touch. Yeah, they do 2 grabs in a row sometimes, so watch out for that. And you hiding over there? I'd hope to kill them with one jump attack now that I have my claw talisman on, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So, peeps, there's a very missable, and we will go back to all this section, don't worry, but there is a very missable dungeon down here. There's a missable cave, and indeed I missed it in my first playthrough until I came back much later in the game to find it. Okay. So, it's not here. There's the well. Just heard a twinkly, but I think it's up there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's down here. It's down here. So, it's down to my left. I'm just going to explore if there's any items before I start jumping down. Okay, just go to the edge of this ridge down here. Yeah, so it's down to my left. Oh, shit, it's one of these. Watch out for the old recoil. Grabby? Nope, spinning. Torrent? Torrent, what are you doing? I was pressing forward, I promise. Torrent was just like, nope, not this time. Where are you going? Everything's going wrong. Boop. Oh, I thought I rolled, that's fine. So I don't know if it actually works in this game, but I'm just mashing R1 and L1. But I don't think it actually makes a difference. Because some of the Soulsborne games you can mash the L1 and R1 to get out of a grab a bit sooner. Now, so you dealt with. Anything else that you were guarding over here, please? No. Okay, they were just guarding the entrance. Oh, there's a ghosty. Let's have a look. This is literally a zombie. Sublime, I tell you. The very first flower of Aeonia bloomed on this very spot. Melania, may you blossom into a goddess. So, he's talking about the source of the Scarlet Rot, so this must be where she kind of exploded and blighted the land. Melania being the goddess of rot. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Oh. Get staggered, maybe? Okay. Now let's go to the canyon over here. Also, did I get the map for this place? I feel like... No. I guess it's... I guess you discover it when you get the map for East Limgrave. So, yes, sorry, the canyon over here. Now, we want to jump onto the roots, please. Where are we? Let me just get my bearings, please. Down here, sorry. So, let's stick on torrent so we can use the old double jump. There we go. So yes, a hidden little cave here in the side of the cliff. Very easy to miss. Now this place is going to be full of scarlet rot, but we should get a talisman at the end, I believe. I just saw a geyser of scarlet rot too, which looks fun. What do I want? What do I want here? I think I'm still going to prioritise endurance for when I want to equip more things later on. Because we've leveled up our sword, it's already in a good spot. So I'm just seeing the best way to approach this. It looks like there's a safety spot over there. Oh, is there anything back there? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's just wait for our window. Oh, I'm still getting poisoned. Never mind. Right, we're committed. Come on. Never mind. So, I'm just going to try and keep an eye on my HP. That looks like the way to go to me. Come on. So yeah, Scarlet Rot is the equivalent... Oh, the mist hurts. It burns. Ouch, no. Was this worth it? Nope. Please, please. Scarlet Rot is the equivalent of toxic for this game. Oh god, you can barely move. Right, heal me now, please. So we do have the recipe for Scarlet Rot Pink Bollockses, which we got in the Siofra River, and that will come in handy here. I need to clean myself, I'm afraid. In-game and in real life, of all my sins. No, that's probably not going to be possible, in my lifetime at least. Sorry. So, I think this is a bow over here, if I remember. I'm trying not to roll through this stuff. It is a serpent bow. We'll probably be applying poison. I didn't get Scarlet Rot somehow. But I'm kind of tempted to see what's over here. Sorry. Oops. Looks like there's maybe a... No, there was nothing. It was worth it. Well worth it. Well, for the sake of science, there you go. So I'm going to keep my Scarlet Rot on for now. Luckily we didn't get poisoned as well. Hello. Ah, the sun's too bright. I can't see in the dark. You guys should be okay though, which is all that matters to me. Nice. Grease. So I'm just quickly that serpent bow. What type of bow is it? It's a medium bow, so this could actually be useful. It's not poison. But I might level that for the demigod, the boss of this area, which we now know is Star Scourge Radahn. Ganondorf. Oh shit, I forgot about you. No! Right, I'm more interested in the mushroom heads. They're going to be the issue here, so we need to find a way up first. Where is that? Up here. Please. Do you know what? While I'm up here, heal me. Watch out for greenies. Venomous Fang. Oh, that's just for that shit item. Ah, this is dangerous. Yeah, so as you can see, things get a little bit spicier here. Now, this is safe to stand on, which is good. I'm almost tempted to get my bow out. Unless... no. Oh! Well, thanks for coming to me. Poison, that's fine, don't care. Healing, though, I care. This is how you get up. Let's take you. And there was a third one, I think. Nope, we're good. So, let's heal the poison. And time for Mr. Flower. Or Mrs. see what we can do with you. Nope. Bad boy. Girl. Sorry. Ah, nice try. I see you approaching. Gonna drop on me. There, that's fine. We've used a lot of our flasks here, but I don't think the boss is challenging, so I'm not too worried. Lots of these butterflies here. Sorry, I've noticed I do smack my lips a lot in my videos when I'm licking my lips to try and keep them wet and lubricated, but it sounds a little bit frisky on the mic, so I do apologise for that. So I'm now trying to turn away a bit when I need to lick my own lips, because I do like to do it quite often. Okay, is this where I came from? It may well be. Sorry, bear with me. Yeah, it is. That's fine. Got our bearings. Let's heal up. So we've got one more Healy. Should be near the boss now, I think. Let me see. I don't really care too much about all these butterflies. I never use them. To craft pink bollockses, we'll be needing faded Erd leaf, which you get underground, crystal cave moss, which you get in caves, and what's the other one? Sacramental buds, which you'll be getting in this area. So we can already make some, I think. We found some sacramental bud. And there is a place a bit later in the game where you get quite a few. So do you know what? Give me all of them. We're going to be needing them in this place, as you can tell. So we've got one heal, and it is a Scarlet Rot Knight. A Clean Rot Knight, I beg your pardon. So we already fought one of these, if you remember, in Liurnia. And you can see that they are not a threat at all. There we go. Oh, the second one. Forgot about you, though. Come on, wave the white corona. You coming or what? Or are we just doing this? If this was Zelda, I'd be hitting those straight back at you. No. I am stalwart. You come to me. You come to me. I don't know about you, I've got all day. It's Saturday. I've got nowhere to be except right in your fucking face, bitch. There we go. Talisman? Ah, yes, I remember why I missed this place now, because I was like, where the fuck do I get the gold scarab? Because I had the silver scarab, but I was like, surely there's a gold scarab, and it's right there. So, one of the better talismans of the game. Increases runes obtained from defeated enemies. This is the Silver Serpent Covetous Ring, if I can speak properly. So, you may want to do the old trick of, straight after you deal the final blow on a boss, you may want to quickly equip this in order to get more runes from your fallen foe, which is often what I like to do. Yes. So we'll probably be doing that at some point. Ugh, disgusting. So there's the hidden cave of wonders out the way. Take a drink. Ah, dear. Okay. So now that we've done that, put me back up here, please. And I think now we're going to turn back inwards into this area here. So there's another ruins here and some more birdies to deal with. Ah, yes, there's one up here. Let's go take care of you. I do like to kill the birdies. They're actually quite fun to fight, to be fair. Like a good old traditional Souls enemy. Like roll timing, looking out for the weak spots. They have a good repertoire of moves to look out for. There we go. Right on the dome piece. Bit weird how they have teeth though, because birds don't have teeth in real life. But it does make them far more terrifying to look at. Ooh, our first gold rune 9. Don't mind if I do. So loads of birdies here. Let's try the old sneaky. Ah, no, that didn't work at all. But you failed too. And you failed again. And again. You want to fail again? Good. God. You didn't pick the best spot to keep watch, did you? Ah, shit, that was bad timing. I didn't mean to use that at all. Too early, but we're okay. We had a bubble for some reason. I couldn't imagine why we had our bubble shield on. Oh god, this is terrible. Where am I going? Right, where are you? Right, thank you. That was a good idea. Let's come down here and get killed. Ah! Yeah, so that was purely to do with the fucking where we were fighting. Let's try again without sucking. So, where were we up here? Right, so we'll probably have to take you out again because you're going to be an issue if we don't. Come on, come at me. Shite. Too early. It's fine. Just need to get my in my groove again. This is the opposite of a groove. Come on. It was all going so well. Right. Do you know what? I think locking on is actually the wrong thing to do with these guys. I prefer to be unlocked for you, so I can aim at your head as and when I feel like it. There we are. Right. So you were kind of inconsequential. It's the other one I'm interested in destroying now. After making me look like a fool. Right, come on, come down here, bitch. Come down here. Yes. Let's do it properly this time, Come at me. So that is their grabby. You see how it made the same sound as their stagger window? Watch out for it. And it's kind of one of those grabbies where it can teleport you into it as well, so you've got to be very careful. Right. There's one more up here. I'm comfortable here. I'll fight you here. Then again, you've jumped straight over there for some reason. When they jump down from their perch, they kind of have a scripted spot to jump down to. That's why they jump down over here first. Excuse me. Zombies can live. I don't care about those. It's a birdie. I get the feeling, do you remember the sort of demon crows from the painted world of Ariamis from Dark Souls 1? I imagined this is probably what they envisioned when they first designed those enemies, and they managed to finally fully realize their nightmares in this game over a decade later. Right. So there's not much here, I don't think. There is a scarab somewhere. I think it's off behind me. Oh, there's a doggy. The red eyes I don't really get. I want to say they probably, from my experience, they probably like to charge at you a bit more. Like do the jaw dragging on the ground attack. Now this guy, I know their scripted jump is to come down here, so watch out for that. Go. Ah, shite. Could have been worse. So straight after they lift up their talons in the air, that is when you need to dodge. keep doing my jabby attack after I do a roll, and I don't think it's the way forward for you guys, I'll be honest. Yeah, there we go. Now, there is a cellar here. These ruins have a name? Forsaken ruins, yes they do. However, in order to get inside, you require this. So, quite an interesting sword down here. It's a short sword, but it scales with magic, and it applies sleep onto enemies. There we are. So if you remember those Trina lilies that you see around the world, they're used for crafting sleep-inducing... right there, yes, as an example. They're used for crafting sleep stuff in the crafting menu. So if you see that name, it's associated with... I meant to roll. Sleep stuff. That was a nice hit on the noggin. Can I stun you first? Yes, I can. And it's over. Very satisfying. Okay, anything else in the ruins? Maybe behind here? No, there's usually something in the towers. Although this one doesn't look hollow. No. I think that's pretty much it for these ruins. So there's the Twinkly behind us. Now this one's quite well hidden. So I'm going to get my bow out. And if you look on this route, right there. Oops, no, that's entirely wrong. So somebody actually left a pretty helpful message there. It just said up. Excuse me? There we go. Now, we've done those birdies up there. Although, have I? No, there's an item. But I think there are more up here, so watch out for those. There's one. Oh, very nice. Yes, I need those. So yeah, we're definitely in the right area, I think, for this point of the game. From a lore perspective and from a mechanical perspective. So we did that mound over there. Let's take you. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this old run around, shall we? Oh, watch out for that meerkat doggy. Come on. I pressed circle, I saw. Oh, we didn't get hurt though. No, they saw me. Shit. This could be an issue. What are you doing? I think it's broken. Ah! What are you doing? I think the birdie was broken. Miyazaki, was this your design all along? This horror? Right, luckily... I'm gonna get grabbed. Nope, we're good. Luckily all these roots are getting in the way of the doggies, and the doggies have just started attacking some soldiers as well. Although, do you know what? I think this was scripted. I think they're meant to attack the soldiers. So... all's well that ends well. There's one more guy. No, you don't. Oh, you survived. God, I feel like what was it, Tez Monday, the guy who's like Chocolate Rain, and he when he says I turn away from the mic to breathe. Okay, so the Gale Tunnel is up there. Uncle Gale Tunnel, for anyone that knows that reference. But before that, I'm just going to loop back around here to see if there's any more treasure, because I don't want to come through here again when the birdies are back. If I can help it. Ow, I thought I was being clever. I just got taken off torrent for some reason. There we go. That's why I did Hoarfrost Stomp. It's a weird day. Here we go. So, anything else up here before I go into Gale Tunnel? By the way, these walls here, these scorching walls, very confusing. if you come here without realizing what they're meant to be. So these were put up by the soldiers originally to try and stop the spread of the scarlet rot. Okay? As we can see, it's not really working. And you'll remember there's like a wall up here stopping it coming into Limgrave. But the implication from these ones is that it's kind of not going to work, and the scarlet rot is just going to continue spreading. Which, as we know with Miyazaki, he likes to sort of reuse plot points. So I could... Twinkly? I can sort of assume... Oh, it's an invisible one. I can surmise that it's sort of a similar situation to the Abyss in the Dark Souls games. Can you come in here? No. Like, it's a very similar thing to the Abyss, I think. Like, there's not really much you can do. You can halt it, but you can't ultimately stop it from spreading. Where are you going? Oh, you bitch. Which way? Going left. Going once, going twice. I can't comment on that one. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Okay, so yeah, let's go do Gale Tunnel. There's no point in getting that yet. Or is there? There is, because I want to teleport back out. Give me a second. So watch out here, because there's a guy out there that will start sniping at you if you get too close. Just check on the time too while I'm here. Okay, we've got 20 minutes. We'll probably do Gale Tunnel and then this fort up on the hill, I think. Now I can see a cart glowing over there. Is there anything that I missed? Just have a quick look. Nope. Okay, 2 guys up here. Nope. Hey, we get a view back to Limgrave there. Here we go. Now remember, this is the tunnel that will lead to where we found Alexander waiting. It's not the tunnel that will lead to that little ledge down near the beach in Limgrave. That one is a bit further on. Okay, drop down here. So a bit of a point of no return, I'm afraid. We are committed. So, is there anybody I can get the drop on? No, it's just Grace. That's fine. So, you may remember in a previous episode I mentioned that the boss in this dungeon is can be a little bit difficult. We're a good level now, so we should be fine. But it's one of the more difficult mini-bosses of the game, and you'll see. There are 3 of them in the game. And they are related. They are related to the stars, which of course is appropriate for this area of the game. And I'll discuss a little bit closer to the time. I mean, it's kind of obvious when you look at the name of the boss, but yeah, you'll see kind of another recurring theme of enemies in the game. Like certain enemies that are perhaps in the game that are not from the Lands Between originally. Cross Naginata. Some sort of halberd. I can hear lots of hammering in the background. These guys still take a few hits to take down because we're not using the most optimal weapon for them. But it's good enough. Nice try. Oh, I missed. There's 3 of them. 3 of them's a bit more of an issue. There's nothing behind me, is there? No. Thank you for waiting. Please take a seat. Thanks for blowing your horn, bitch. So, I'm gonna pick up all these blue crystals, even though I'm never gonna use them. Maybe I can sell them one day if I'm desperate for runes. I am a bitch for some runes. If I start an OnlyFans, I would like you to pay me in runes, please. Yeah, you'll have to pay a monthly rune subscription for my OnlyFans. Ugh. And I'll just post naked drawings of my Tarnished character. Yeah, nobody's coming. I'm afraid they're all dead. Right. OnlyFans, eh? I mean, I can't really comment on it too much. Like, I'll be honest, like, you know, prostitution is as old as the hills, and a lot of people will have an issue with me calling it prostitution, but, you know, call a spade a spade. I mean, okay, you're not physically having sex with somebody, but, you know, you're still selling your body, your bits. Selling your bits, aren't you, for someone to get off on it. So yeah, sorry, this is the other side of the tunnel in that leads to Limgrave right there, okay? Now we can hear the heavy breathing of some entity in here. Ooh, what could it be? It is not the boss that I thought it was. Apologise. I thought it was going to be something called the... I thought it was going to be something called the Falling Star Beast. I apologise. I remember now. So, the Falling Star Beast is the boss that's in the Celia Crystal Tunnels, which is where you get teleported to from that transporter trap from the lake in Limgrave. So I apologise. This is a magma worm. So they can be quite dangerous. Their danger kind of lies in the amount of damage that they can do with a single attack. Now the head is the weak spot. Okay. There we go, just. So, nice, very good. Boom, and a second one, please. Thank you. And no, not quite. But we have loads of green recovery, so we live. So yeah, magma worms, they're not too bad. If you try to fight this early on, you will have a problem. However, you get one of the best magic weapons in the game, I would say. Or just generally speaking, one of the best weapons. I mentioned this earlier, Moonveil. You get a katana. Now, it has magic damage on it, so it's good for mages, but it also has bleed. And it has a pretty spicy Ash of War on it, too, which lets you fire a beam of moonlight at enemies. So it's really not bad. I'd suggest it for mages. Okay, let me see. And also, it scales with Dex too, I believe, and part of the reason of leveling Dex for a mage is to increase your casting speed, so it works in all areas, to be honest with you. Now, like I said, let's go do this fort now. Okay, I'm just thinking how to approach. We've done that, doggy. How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the fucking huge head. Sorry. I hear a Twinkie. Right, they've started firing their shit at us, so pay attention to that as you traverse this area. Okay, I'm going to quickly go for the... Oh, it's just a red one. Never mind. Right, let's go take out the knight. So this is sort of a precursor, a teaser to... Ouch, 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 ouch. The final boss in this area. Because it's quite a similar attack that we'll be experiencing when we get to them later. Oopsies. Hey, that's my spell! That's my spell! Honestly, I'll be honest, I thought I dodged. I thought I'd got to a safe position. But extremely noobish on my part, I do apologise. So... Same tactic, except this time let's not suck, please. Yeah, so once that knight goes down, it's not that much of an issue, and let's take you out for killing me last time. Oh no, it was you, wasn't it? Right, let's take you. Good. Right, you. How do you like being juggled? Was it in your plans when you woke up this morning? Good. Right. Take you. Now you can get behind the fort, and there are some goodies to be had. I want to say it's an incantation or a spell, but there are some enemies too. So let's clear out the front first. Try. So the horn, quite helpful in this situation because it's brought all the enemies to me for me to take out in one go. Yeah, how did that work out for you the first time? Thanks, buddy. Okay. So I think there's a chest over here somewhere. On the other side, perhaps. I'm sure there was a chest. No? Am I wrong? Am I mistaken? I may be mistaken, so I apologise. Okay, some more guys. I did see the one on the hill, but I don't think... Yeah, they're on the way now. That's fine. Oops, I did press R2. I did press R2, I promise. Maybe my controller's a little busted. Shouldn't be. Oops. Ouchies. Do I look like Scarlet Rot to you? Don't throw fire at me. I heard someone else behind me, I think. No? Okay, there is an Oni head over here. Now, I don't want to try and spook them because I would prefer if I could try and jump on the head. See if I can take it out. I've kind of disturbed them. Right, you go away, please, thank you. So, what can we do here? What are you doing? No, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, and I don't know if you can do it. So, that was the last time I try ever. Thanks for killing him, though. Okay, let's get on Torrent, actually. God, they're tracking. It's so annoying. chat. Shit. There we go. No! Please! No! So close. Ew, its eyes are moving. That's quite terrifying. I never noticed that detail. Its eyes were following me. Okay. So let's just go back up quickly, see if we missed anything along the way. I did think there was a chest, so I am just curious. I'm going to double check. I'm probably getting confused with somewhere else, to be honest with you. Which often occurs. It's a recurring theme of mine. Let's check up here again. I mean, we'll go behind the fort anyway. Yeah, there's no chest here. The chest you're looking for is in a different castle, Joker. So, the problem here is these guys right here. So, best way to approach. I don't really have an answer for you. I think just go for it and see what happens. They might be able to hurt each other too. To be fair, you could probably sneak up and get a backstab in on one of them before you're discovered. Now, we do just need to watch out. That's fine. Ooh, I forgot about those though. I did forget about those. The blowy up dudes. Yeah, watch out for these spikes on the front because they do contact damage. Also, campfires do damage apparently. That's good to know. Okay. I mean, it's kind of not very helpful when the first campfire that you... Oh god, I'm gonna die. Do you remember in the Church of Elliot where Santa Claus is? You stand in that campfire and it doesn't hurt you. Like, you're supposed to teach me about the mechanics of the game earlier on, Miyazaki. You're confusing me. Right, one more hit please, quick. Ah, shit. Right, I know you're near death. You both are. There we go. Right, now you shouldn't be an issue for me. Make up your mind. What are you doing, man? There we go. Woo! We lived. Just. So, was it a spell that you get? Yes. Flame grant me strength. I think that's quite a good one. I'm not entirely sure what it does. It might increase your attack, actually. Your damage. I mean, it does say grant me strength, so I wouldn't be surprised. Now, we've got enough flasks to carry on and do this fort now. Okay. So the front door is closed, but we are able to get around through the back entrance. They never suspected the Tarnished would actually be intelligent enough to go around the back way. Ha ha ha. Fools. Okay, so we got... Oh, God. We've got a Kitte down there. We've got Rengar from League of Legends. Oops, so I misfell. Okay, so there's a couple of places we have to go to in this fort. Should be a knight coming through up here, I think. Yeah, there they are. There's a ghosty. That might be the chest I was thinking of. I don't know why I thought it was down below. Excuse you? Thrust me. Thank you. Starscourge Heirloom. Is that a strength boost? Or is it intelligence? Let me just see. It's at the top. It is strength, there you go. So 5 points, I want to say? Yeah, 5 points in strength. Not bad, not bad. especially if you want to use a weapon before you match its requirements. So there might not be anything up here apart from the sending gate, to be honest with you. Yep, is there an item too? No, unfortunately not. So this sending gate will take you to the main dungeon of the area, which is over there. I don't know why it's facing here, but it takes you to Redmane Castle, which is over in the distance there, which is where our demigod friend is. And this festivity that we've been hearing about, which is not really a festivity at all. I'd call it more of a massacre, to be honest with you. There's an item down there. So, we want to take this out and jump over. Go. Very funny, very funny. So, again, before we go down to Kitty Town, I hear some scuttling. No, never mind, I'm just deaf. Katar, so another fist weapon right there. Now, if you were a ranged character, you might be able to get some damage in, but this Kitty's very good at dodging. So if you're a sorcerer, where are you looking? If you're a sorcerer, you might want to use that floating spell that you got in Liurnia, because they find it more difficult. Yeah, I'm right here. They find it harder to dodge that spell. Alright, let's heal up. Did I miss the lever for the gate, by the way? I think I did, you know. Anyway, let's get to it. Now, surprisingly flinchable. I'm going to need my green back. Thank you. Jump attack. Do a jump. There we go. Easy peasy. So they are more threatening. They appear more threatening than they look. There's a ladder up there. That's good. Runa, very nice. So we got some sort of Ash of War from them there. Let me see. Where is the lever? It is over there. I apologise. I missed it. Oops, almost died. Let's go get that for completion's sake. Okay, so I will check the time again, and we are liable to be around the 2-hour mark, I would surmise. So, let me just see. Do you know what? Let me just carry on a little bit, because there is another dungeon coming up, and we can probably just get to the Grey site. We're fine on flasks. Probably just get to the Grey site there, and then call it quits. Unless, is this a swamp down here? Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I remember there's a little candelabra thing there that spawns a ghost, and it will lead you to the cave that's beneath me. Yeah, I don't really want to do that now if I don't have the time, so let me just check what we're on, and we are past the 2-hour mark, so I think I'll leave it there. Yeah, we're fine on flasks. I'll literally just quit the game here, I think, and we'll just carry on from this point. I'll just see if there's anything else in my immediate vicinity that I want to look at. Okay, so there were doggos over there. Yeah, this wall is a good point to stop at, I think. Yep, right. Thank you yet again, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!